good as I could make it. I'm so sorry. I feel so sick to my stomach about it. I really do. Oh, please stay on. Please, 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 God, stay on. All right, 0-0 is the score. Under 12 minutes to go here. The winner on to the finals, knocked down at the blue line. Gromelsky poke checked away there beautifully, and play allowed to continue. The off-ice officials didn't like it. Behind it goes now. SWS sending it hard around. Knocked loose, and away to center it comes now. Bouncing puck at the red line. That's knocked down. There by Hare. Hare over the blue line. Hare walking in. Hare lets the shot go. Gobbled up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving by the freshman Tuttle. She'll dip it into the gravy, pick up a couple of kernels of corn, hand it over to the official, say, here you go, sir. I don't need that anymore. And the ref saying, thank you very much, young lady. At least I think that's what the ref's saying. I speak goaltender. I don't speak official. So 0-0 still is the score. I so apologize for our technical difficulty. Nothing we can do, ladies and gentlemen. Just nothing we can do. I just want to cry. Behind the net it goes now. Hard around now. The Blue Wave trying to get it out. Held in there by Vasquez. Bouncing puck goes behind the net. Knocked down by Fiorita. Fiorita on it there. Fiorita, nice change of direction there by the young defense lady. Too much resistance the other way. Just send it back behind the net. What a smart play. And that's the reason the puck is where it is, which is deep in the other team's zone. Following it up now, trying to kick it towards the goaltender. Couldn't come away with a knockdown at the blue line. That bounces around as Ravosa. The senior got the shot away. Coming through there was Brown. Knocked away by SWS as they come back to the blue line. Knocked in on sides. And they do a nice job to keep it on sides there at the blue line as it was bounced around there. Crotty turned and kept the play on sides. 10 minutes left to go here in regulation. 0-0 is the score. Bouncing puck on it quickly now is Leiden. Leiden, the freshman, with a quick shot. That just missed. Pinching in there is Sherman. Sherman, the only senior on the SWS roster, the cagey veteran out there, number 18 in your scorecard. Along the boards now, that's knocked loose. Trying to pass it to herself. Beautiful play there by Haas to not allow that pass to get through. That's knocked down by Crotty. Crotty with the puck. Crotty going cross ice right on the stick of Kellogg. Kellogg sent it up ahead. That's knocked down by Sherman. Sherman now circling the wagon. Sherman behind her own net. Sherman coming out the other end on the forehand. Got it out to center. No, I spoke too soon. I thought it was bouncing away to center. I lost track of it. Now it comes away. That's a hand pass. Oh, that should have been a hand pass right there. That went right off the hand of Crotty and was touched by a Darien player in the offensive zone. Well, at least it came out of the zone so we don't have to go to Toronto for any reason. I don't know if we have the technology to go to Toronto, ladies and gentlemen. Last time I was in Toronto, I got deported from Canada, but that's another podcast for another time. True story. Knocked aside now. Walking in, pulling a trigger. Diving out was Marr. Oh, my goodness. Jamison Marr with another save. And pouncing on it like a puma is the netminder Marr, and there'll be no further play. What an aggressive play by the senior Jamison Marr as she came right off her goal line with no hesitation. Dove at the puck with her face looking like Dominic Hasek in between the pipes to keep this a scoreless affair. What a stop, and then another save just moments after that. Face-off won by SWS, came away to the blue line, Gromelsky, as it's sent back in there by Malloy. Two freshmen out there sent all the way down. Is it going to go for icing? Icing is the call. With 8:21 left to go here in regulation. 0-0 is the score. Oh, my goodness. It doesn't get any better than this, ladies and gentlemen. The winner is on to the finals. Wednesday night at Quinnipiac versus either New Canaan or East Catholic. That game coming up next. What an appetizer this one is, huh? Back the other way now, Gromelsky down on the right wing. She can fly. Gromelsky into the corner, putting the brakes on there was Malloy to stay with her. Came back out to the blue line, bouncing puck. SWS got to it, but couldn't get it out. That's kept in by Hare as they went off Ravosa. For Gromelsky, back for Ravosa. Ravosa at the blue line, trying to get it around, got it back to Gromelsky. Gromelsky lost the handle on it, comes away to center. Then it's knocked down there by Fiorita. Fiorita will gain the blue line and dump it in. Hard around it goes now, behind the net. Nice play there by Puck to drive it loose. But Darien got to it, behind the net, trying to come back and help out was Leiden. That's still behind the net. Bodies go flying. Play allowed to continue. The refs have done a fantastic job. I really hope that these are the same refs for the next game, but I hope they call it exactly the same way. They really have done a great job. Here comes Leiden now. Over the blue line, 7.5 to go. At the dot, forced wide. Beautifully timed poke check there. Boy, Fiorita has had a fantastic game. Can't get it out. At the blue line, kept in, letting the shot go. That one buzzed right by the goalkeeper. Off into the corner, he goes there. Big hit there along the boards. Play allowed to continue. That infuriates the crowd, but pleases the broadcaster. All the way down as Leiden gathers their faculties together. Bodies collide there. Sending it into the corner, tracking it down to Sherman. Leiden is shaking it off. She's fine. Bouncing puck now and coming away with it back the other way. SWS now. That's Maggie Leiden, the freshman. Over the blue line to the outside at the dot. Toe drag. Pulls the trigger. A dazzling stop there by Marin. There'll be no further play. Oh my goodness. Leiden was wheeling and dealing with a head of steam, and what a big stop there by the netminder, Jamison Mayer. 0-0 the score remains. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be here for a while. Pack a lunch. Back to the blue line it goes. These two goaltenders have been nothing short of brilliant here this evening. Looking like Patrick Waugh and Martin Brodeur in between the pipes here tonight. Back to the blue line. That one off a leg and out of play. Well, as an old goaltender myself, former third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves circa 1993 to 95, this sort of goaltending really pleases the broadcaster. And the face-off deep in the Darien zone. Back to the blue line, trying to keep it in. Came away to center as Sherman will track it down. Sherman, the KG veteran, got it up. Capitan wisely cross-corner dump in. Hackett will give chase into the corner. On the backhand, that comes around now for Kellogg. Kellogg trying to get it out, does get it out. Came out to the blue line. Knocked back in, on sides at the blue line. Stepping to the outside now at the dot line and pulls the trigger. She scores! Maggie Leiden with the move at the blue line. Cut to the outside, let the wrist shot go. And SWS is on the board. The first goal here tonight. 1-0 is the score. The capacity crowd erupts here at the rinks at Shelton. Oh my goodness. And with just over 6 minutes left to go in the affair, the freshman, Leiden, lets the laser beam go. And the first lead of tonight, with 6 minutes left to go in the affair, goes to SWS. The crowd has been electrified. The atmosphere is second to none, ladies and gentlemen. And now Ann Leiden leading in the sophomore. Wins the faceoff. SWS been dominating the faceoff circle. Down the right, left wing they go, dumping it in. There's Kellogg. Along the boards now, trying to get it out. Stepping up at the blue line to keep it in, but away comes SWS now. Out to the neutral zone, turned over there. Here's Fiorita. Fiorita to the outside, lets the shot go. That one went right under the waffle, but wide of Tuttle. Bouncing puck now, getting to it now is Leiden. Leiden, the sophomore, down the right wing, gains the blue line, it'll dump it in, came right back to her. Leiden looking to run the gauntlet. Bouncing into the goaltender, and a little bit of a waffle to the back of the head there by Jamison Marr. Yeah, these things happen, ladies and gentlemen. It is not foreign to the product. Nobody thought they were driving their daughter to the golf range out front here this evening. Nobody thought they were taking their daughter to the bowling alley. These things happen, and I think it's beautiful. 1-0 is the score. A little waffle to the back of the head never hurt anybody. Leiden leaning in to take the draw now. She scored that goal moments ago. She wins the draw again. The faceoffs have been dominated by SWS. Faceoffs lead to possession. Possession leads to shots. Shots lead to goals. Goals lead to wins. It all starts in the faceoff dot. Darien now finding themselves down by one. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Poke checked away there. Nice play by Katie Puck to get it out to center. 5 minutes left to go in regulation. 1-0. SWS leading it. The number 4 seed here tonight looking to upset the number 1 seed and defending champions. SWS looking to punch their ticket to the finals. Behind the net it goes now, trying to get it out. Digging it loose, got it out in front dangerously, bounces around. On the stick there, letting the shot go, doesn't get through. Came right back to Malloy. Malloy doing battle. Lost the handle on it, sent ahead by Deary. All the way down. Is it going to go for icing? Icing is the call. With 4:33 left to go here in regulation, 1-0 SWS. Leading it here tonight. What a fantastic affair we have been privy to here, ladies and gentlemen. The face-off deep in the Darien zone. Won by the Blue Wave, Ravosa. Ravosa's had such a good game along the boards. Now Kellogg got it out to center, over the red line, sending it back in. That one bounced near the goaltender Mayer dangerously. Comes out to center and sent all the way down. Is it going to be another icing? Oh, icing is the call once again. And as the SWS crowd now, the clock seems like an eternity for the ladies in black and their parents and family and friends in the stands and tuning in around this great Frisbee Wiggle Earth. Now you want to share the link right now, so you got to tune in. Look at Susie's game. It's 1-0. The winner's on to Quinnipiac Wednesday night in the finals. A big face-off win there by Darien. Behind the net it goes now Fiorita. Fiorita hard around for Kellogg. Kellogg a 3-on-2 over the red line. Kellogg gains the blue line. He'll dump it in. Kellogg will give chase. Kellogg behind the net with it. Digs it loose. Kellogg. She's got Ravosa. Tried to get it to Ravosa. Ravosa couldn't get it through. Comes out to center ice. Chased down there by Crotty. Crotty backpedaling. Crotty tried to go right up the gut. That went off a skate. Lands on the stick now with Leiden. Here's Leiden now. Leiden will fire it, but into her own bench. That's not a good way to get yourself more playing time. 3:49 left to go here in regulation. 1-0. SWS leading at the goal a few moments ago by the freshman Maggie Leiden. They're looking to punch their ticket to the finals on Wednesday night right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Be sure to tune in. 7 p.m. we'll be live. I believe face-off slotted for 7:20. Leaning in is Izzy Hare. She pushes it forward, walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed as LaForce got to it. Behind the net it goes now. On to get it there is Leiden. Leiden hounded there. Trying to get it loose now. Sandarjan got it back to the blue line. That's knocked down by Beach. Beach will send it in. That went off a body. Bouncing puck. Trying to pull the trigger there was Deary. She lost the handle on it. SWS coming away with it off the boards. Out to center. A bouncing puck trying to get to it. Great job there by Haas to go back and recover. Here's Haas now. Haas trying to saucer it across. Knocked down there by Sherman. And Sherman, the captain, the senior, will send it out to center. Sent all the way down. 3:07 left to go here in regulation. 1-0 is the score. A pressure cooker has overflowed here in Shelton, Connecticut tonight. An absolute brilliant affair between these two heavyweights. And we still got 3 minutes to go. Leaning in to take the draw now is Crotty.
Audio working, video not.
Bouncing puck now. And as they lost the handle on it, and sending it back to center. And that bounces around. And knocked down. That's sent ahead and all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. They have iced the puck. 1-0 is the score. Keeping an eye on Darien, see if they're going to use their timeout. Looks like they are. Timeout being called here by the Blue Wave. No, you don't want to go to the parking lot with a timeout in your pocket in the semifinals. So timeout called by Darien. What an affair we have been privy to here, ladies and gentlemen. As timeout is called by the ladies in white and blue, they want to talk things over. And stay tuned, we got another one coming up right after this. East Catholic will be taking on New Canaan for the right to play the winner here. And what an affair this has been. Boy, I'll tell you, if the next game is anything like this game, ladies and gentlemen, boy, oh boy, I will not need to go get that stress test. My ticker is intact. The face-off now going to come deep in the SWS zone. It'll take a minute for them to see it. Come All right, ladies and gentlemen, the face-off deep in the zone, trying to come away with it. Out to center it goes. That's knocked down. And back out it comes now. Face off deep. Face off deep in the SWS zone. Trying to come away with it. The goaltender has been pulled for Darien. The empty net down at the other end. Bouncing puck now comes loose back to the blue line. Pulling the trigger. Big stop there. Tuttle got the waffle on it. Sent all the way down towards the empty net. And it trickles just wide. With under 2 minutes left to go. Here in the affair. And the face-off now going to come deep in the SWS zone. And now we're going to get a timeout called by SWS. No, my. Allow me to give you the Bob Ross of the situation. 1 minute, 59 seconds remaining in the girls' semifinals affair here at Shelton. 1-0 is the score. SWS leading it. The net is empty for the Blue Wave. The SWS fans are fired up. They break their huddle. They're less than 2 minutes away from punching their ticket. To the finals on Wednesday in Quinnipiac. The face-off deep in the SWS zone. The Blue Wave, the #1 ranked team, the defending champions with 6 skaters on the ice. They break their huddle. Hare leaning in to take the draw. The crowd fired up. Face-off won by SWS. They come to the puck. Over the blue line, dumping it in towards the empty net. They score! They won the face-off. Got the shot away towards the empty net. Bury the biscuit. Once again, the freshman, Maggie Leiden, may have just punched their ticket to the finals on Wednesday. 2-0 is your score. My! We said they've been dominating the face-off circle all night long. They win another one there.
SWS goal scored at 13:07 of the third period by number 16, Maggie Lyden.
So Maggie Lyden's second goal of the period. Unassisted, they say, in the empty net. And now they're a minute 34 away from being in the finals on Wednesday night. Behind the net now, Haas. Haas still with it. Haas got it back out in front. The goaltender's still in for Darien, letting the shot go. Steered aside by Tuttle. Behind the net it goes now. On it there. There's Lyden. Lyden hard around. That's kept in at the blue line. Bouncing puck. Knocked down. And sent away to center. There goes the goaltender again for Darien. Offside at the blue line is the call. A minute 10 left to go in the affair. 2-0, 2 goals by the freshman Maggie Lyden here in the third stanza. As Stanford West Hill Staples about ready to punch their ticket to the finals on Wednesday night. And we will be there live from Quinnipiac. And we won't be running 200 feet of cord. Big hit there as Pearl lays the lumber into her. The last minute to play now. Askew behind her own net. Askew on the forehand. Askew lost the handle on it down low. Walking in there for a moment. Oh, the blue wave. That was number 22. That was Croce. Here's a bouncing puck dangerously at the side of net. Digging at it there was Joseph. But holding on was the netminder Tuttle. And there'll be no further play. Romelski. Oh, excuse me, I apologize. Joseph leaning in to take the face-off. Bouncing puck, hops over the stick. And away to center race it goes. Chasing it down there is Pearl. Darien 200 feet away from the goal line. And they trail by 2. That one on the side of the net. Got it out in front with the empty net. 25 seconds left to go. That hops away to center. A rolling puck into the zone. Trying to get to it quickly now, Gromelski. Gromelski into the corner. Bodies collide. Following up Deary. Deary cuts to the cooker. Sent into the net. The net has come off its protective moorings. 15 seconds left to go here in the affair. The SWS parents starting to celebrate, and I don't think it's prematurely. It'll be nothing short of a miracle here for Darien as they're down by 2 with 15 seconds left to go. And the Stanford West Hill Staples girls are going to punch their ticket to the finals as they win yet another faceoff. It's at the goal line. 10 seconds left to go. Back to the blue line it goes. 7 seconds left to go. You'll hear the countdown. Another stop by Tuttle. The rebound. Tuttle holds on. There's still less than a second left to go. They should just let it roll off, I think, though. Let's see what they do here. Well, Tuttle held on. And there's less than a second left to go in the affair. The SWS parents could not be happier. And I can relate. The ref drops the puck. There's the buzzer. The SWS ladies head down to their goalkeeper, McAfee Tuttle. They pile on her there. And they are on to the finals on Wednesday night at Quinnipiac with a 2-0 victory here tonight as they upset the number 1 seed, the defending champs, and they punch their ticket to the finals. My! And there you see your Solu, top dog of the affair, right there, number 30, at Greyhawk Tuttle, with the shutout here tonight. A 2-0 victory for SWS. Oh my goodness. What an affair we were just privy to, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for your patience with all of our technical difficulties. I humbly apologize, but we got the most important part, the 2 goals by Lyden, the shutout by Tuttle, and SWS is on to the finals Wednesday night, and we'll see who they play, if it's going to be New Canaan or East Catholic, as they upset the defending champs. The number 1 seed is sent home here tonight, and SWS lives to fight another day, as they will, I'm sure, hit the showers, then come into the stands and see who they're playing as they celebrate here tonight. Well, for my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Raffioli, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Connecticut High School Girls Hockey Association Semi-Finals. Here tonight, your final once again, SWS 2, the Darien Blue Wave 0. Stay tuned. We've got another affair coming up in about 15 minutes between New Canaan and East Catholic. Thank you so much for tuning in. Congratulations to SWS. We'll see you all at Quinnipiac.